Hi! So I thought that even though I already have all of my roommates picked out, I would do like a little roommate survey kind of thing, because I just really like it when people that make vlogs just give a little bit of information about themselves, you know? So, and it's not like an official roommate survey, it's just kind of like stuff that I thought that people might want to know. So I have 5 other roommates already, and they sound awesome. I'm just really excited, and I can tell we're just gonna have a fun time, you know, living it up. My name is Nora, and I'm 18, and I'm a female, obviously, and I live in Washington, the state, not DC. People get that confused a lot. My major for college is just kind of a general for right now because I'm not really sure what I want to do. I mean, in the future I really would like to work as an Imagineer at Disney, but right now I don't really have a major, just kind of seeing how it's gonna go. My role at the parks for the Disney College program is custodial, which, like I've said in the past, isn't really that glamorous, but I'm excited about it and I think it's gonna be fun no matter what. And you know, I just think it's one of those things that if you have a positive attitude about it, it'll be fine. Plus, I've heard from a lot of people that it's one of the best jobs because of how you get to be in the parks meeting people. I will be flying, so I'm gonna have limited packing space, but that's okay. I'm not really an intense packer. I don't really have that much that I'm gonna take with me. I plan on getting a lot of stuff once I get there, like at the Walmart that I hear is close by. I'm arriving January 30th and I'm departing August 10th, so that's gonna be a nice long 7 months to be there. So I don't drink or smoke or party. I don't know. they just don't seem like appealing things to me. Like, going to large parties in the first place isn't really fun for me. I think I just like to hang out with a couple people. So, and also I'm underage, so I can't drink. Not that I would anyway. I don't really think that it's something that I would be interested in. Anyway. I am a tidy person for the most part. Like, I can get a little messy sometimes, but I always clean up my mess because if it sits there long enough, it just bothers me. Like, and it'll bother me until I fix it. I like to cook and I like to bake. Baking I think is more my thing, but either one, it's pretty fun. So that's something for my roommates to look forward to. Well, I like to sweep and mop. I think those are just kind of fun. Unloading the dishwasher isn't that bad for me. I just generally like to clean. Not like get out a scrub brush and some soap and stuff, like, I don't know. It's just like, I'm sometimes just in the mood to clean, so I don't think our apartment will stand a chance of getting messy. My least favorite chore would have to probably be cleaning the toilets, just because it's like a toilet, you know? But even then, if I'm not thinking about the fact that it's a toilet, I just am cleaning it, you know? Yeah, and I think that's probably a really good thing for this program, because I know that we have really weird hours and stuff. I like to stay up late, mostly just like reading or talking, listening to music, just fun stuff, you know? I really like going on like late night runs for Taco Bell and stuff like that. I don't know, just fun stuff, you know? Okay, so on to favorites. My favorite band is OK Go, but I like Simon & Garfunkel, Daft Punk, stuff like that. It's just kind of a wide range of musical preferences. I don't really have like, I usually don't say, oh, I really like this band. It's just like, I like this song, or this song, you know. My favorite shows are kind of scattered too. Like, I like Phineas and Ferb and Community, and I liked Ace of Cakes, but I think it got cancelled. I really like Avatar: The Last Airbender and Doctor Who also. Those are 2 of my favorites that I just love to watch, and I can just sit and watch them forever. First, I'll say my favorite Disney movie, and I think this is kind of a surprising one. Like, a lot of people don't expect this to be my favorite, but I really like Meet the Robinsons. I mean, and I know it's like not a classic one, but I think that it was just really good. Like, it's just really one of my favorites. One of my favorite movies of all time. But as far as classic Disney movies go, I really like Cinderella. Like, it's just one of my all-time favorites, and I just love singing along with it, you know. And Lion King. I think I grew up with Lion King, you know. It was just one that I always really liked, and my brothers really liked, and we just would watch it together, and I have really fond memories of that. As far as not Disney though, I really like August Rush. Like, that's really one of my favorites. I like Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, even though that's not really a movie. It's like a web thing or whatever. And Little Shop of Horrors. Love Little Shop of Horrors. Like, it's one of my favorite musicals of all time. I would have to say it's my favorite musical. And I really like How to Train Your Dragon. Books. My favorite series are The Hunger Games and the Uglies series. The Hunger Games, I would say, has to be like my favorite, just because it's so well written and the characters are so interesting and just the way that everything turns out, you know? I really like Uglies, but the last two books in that series, Specials and Extras, just really didn't, I don't think, met the standards that I had set, because Uglies was so great and then Pretties was just so great, and then after Specials it was just kind of like getting really just depressing, I guess. A lot of people, when they say that they like the Bible, I feel like they feel obligated to say that, but I really do like the Bible. Like, it's just really interesting and uplifting, you know? So, that's one of my favorites. The Great Gatsby, classic. That and To Kill a Mockingbird are two of my favorite, and like a lot of people think that's a little bit strange, but I do remember when we read those in school, I just wanted to read them over and over again because they're just really good. Those were two of the books that I didn't like fake read, you know, I really actually read them. I just really thought they were interesting. And I also liked The Glass Menagerie, even though that's like a play. A lot of people just thought that one was really depressing, but I liked it. Another one of my favorite books is by my favorite person who's an author, John Green, and I just really love his book Paper Towns. Like, I think out of all the ones he's written so far, that's like the best. Now, I haven't read To Fios yet, The Fault in Our Stars, because it hasn't, as of right now, it hasn't been released yet. Well, unless you got like one of those early copies they accidentally sent out. But anyway, I'm sure To Fios is just going to be amazing, but Paper Towns, definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so I've never been to Disney World before, which I know is kind of weird since I'm doing the program at Disney World, but like I know a lot about it, you know? I've been to Disneyland. I got to go with my band, and we went to the Magic Music Days, and we got to play in one of the parades, which was really, really cool. So I would have to say though, my favorite attraction is either Small World, which I know is like kind of weird to people because it's like, people say it's annoying, but I think it's cute. So cute. Or Space Mountain, because that one's just like a blast. That one's just really, really fun. Now that was a couple years ago, and so back then they didn't have World of Color, and so I'm really hoping to someday get to go back to California so I can see the World of Color, because I just thought, like, from what I've seen of it, it's amazing, and I just think that it would be really cool to see live, you know? And last but not least, what are my hobbies? Well, I really like to paint, as might be shown by my paintings up there. And those are all cartoons that I just kind of, I didn't trace them, but I like looked at the picture and like drew, and then I painted it. So that was fun. I just really like to do that for some reason, and I like to draw, but I also really, really, really like to decorate notebooks, and I'll show you what that means. Okay, so these are all the notebooks that I've made through the years, and there's just like a huge stack of them, and there's even more that I haven't kept, like I gave away or I used them in school. So here's a couple of my favorite ones. This one has a bumblebee on it, and this is just, I used a technique called Mod Podge, and you just use glue and paper and you like cut out the shapes, and a lot of people just like, it's just kind of like paper mache, like a lot of people just tear pieces of paper, but I really wanted to make it, I just thought it'd be fun to like cut pieces out. I really, really like this one. Like, this is just one of my favorites. So it's based on the Enchanted Tiki Room, and I really think that it turned out good. Like, there's a lot of detail, and it took me a while, but I think it was good. So, and then this last one is one that's based off of the wall that's behind you, the camera, or the people. And this is like just a bunch of paper airplanes. There's those airplanes. And I think that when I go to Disney World for the program, I'm gonna want to hang paper airplanes in my room, just like on the wall. So I kind of hope my roommate is okay with that, and that she doesn't mind. Because if she does mind, then I won't do it. But I really like it, and I think that it just makes my room unique, you know? So I guess that's all the questions I had on my survey. If you have any more questions, just post them and I'll answer them in a future video. So I guess, ta-ta for now. Bye.